All right, I'm checking out this driveway grading job, and it looks like it's a circle drive. We have crushed rock APC class 6 on the road here, and the customer's asking for a grading job, a little more material, and some dust sealant, and then checking all the culverts for proper drainage so we can service all the culverts as well. And this is a nice little job. It's a quarter or 3/4 of a mile rather, comes through here. This is a nice property. Obviously they can handle some budget for maintenance of this road. It's a nice road to begin with, but it does look pretty thin, so that's where I'm looking at the right tool for the job. I would love to bring in a little mini grader to take care of this grading job, and I would like to do with a roller, a nice wide roller, and work the grader and the roller in conjunction with each other. And ideally we get a water trailer in here too. So water trailer, grader, roller, that's our combo. We can take care of all kinds of driveways with that setup. Anyway, we're looking here. Doesn't look like we have a culvert here. There's some poor drainage. We could definitely use one. This is an ideal spot for a culvert, but I would also want to bring the road up right here to get across, get over the culvert. Probably go for a 12-inch culvert, and probably about, well, really 2 to 3 loads of fill, structural fill, and then we can cap it with the class 6 road base. That's what I'd like to do here. There's obvious drainage problem. So continuing on, we have a lot of material that's gotten pushed off of the road by the plow, so that's another reason why a mini road grader would be an excellent tool for this job. It is a tight road, it's a small road, hardly warrants a full-size, it doesn't warrant a full-size road grader because it would just get too cramped in here. But there is a lot of material here that we could just gently bring back onto the road without scraping down through it, and then cap up our thin spots from there. It's a nice roadway for the most part. Whoever did this did a decent job. Is this another spot for a culvert? Maybe. We're gonna check this out. Yes, indeed. Definitely could use a culvert right there as well. And I didn't notice any other spots so far. I'm almost inclined to go back through it. But this embankment is also unsightly on the right-hand side here. It's just kind of cut, and it'd be nice to kind of feather that back into the hillside just to stabilize it a little bit and define these ditches. There's some drainage spot right there to catch drainage and plenty of fill dirt, so we could actually use that to build up some of our spots where we'd like to do the culvert. It's not going to go very far, but it is something. And here is another nice little stockpile of road base we can probably dip into. Not very much, but not nothing. Here we need definitely another culvert situation. This looks like there might be a culvert in place already. That no, I don't see any culvert here, so there's basically a big tree right where the culvert should be. So that would need to be considered. We could drain above that tree if we can build it up. We could take that tree out. We could probably avoid it. It looks like somebody had an idea to do a culvert there. I could go poke around in the snow a little bit better. I'll probably go do that. All right, I'm out here now, and I do see that there's a culvert here. Doesn't look like we're getting really much runoff. This culvert doesn't seem to be getting used. You can tell too, this driveway is not that old. It was done not that long ago. You can see by the, still got scratches there. And that should be covered with pine needles and erosion, kind of washing that dirt and those little clumps down. You can basically still see the teeth of the excavator. But yeah, this is not working. This should drain along this embankment down into here. That's not happening, obviously. It's just coming to right here. And then this one as well should come into here. But really, I don't see a whole lot of water gathering right there. It's an appropriate spot for a culvert because you just have this little bit of low spot here, but really the water's all just kind of going down right here. It's not, doesn't seem to be a drainage issue per se, but well, we could touch up that drainage right there. So that's one thing we'll do is we'll make sure that everything is draining in from both sides off the road and we don't have this puddle here in the bottom. We should really just build this up a little bit as well down here at the bottom, and that'll be easier to push the water into that culvert then. So I'd like to do basically a tandem of road base right through here, right in the bottom. All right, continuing on here, got a nice little pull out. Just do a little, I mean, that's all in good condition, doesn't really need anything. All along here, this material could get pulled out. It'd be nice to kind of feather and make this tree really should go. It's too close to the roadway. It's going to continue to encroach on the roadway with branches. Big trucks are going to hit their anything on those overhanging branches. That tree really should be taken out for proper driveway specs. You want a 14-foot corridor, 14 feet high. Might be 16, but it's definitely encroaching there. Other than that, this is all looking pretty good. You know, obviously the embankment could get cleaned up a little bit and shaped back. Right here is actually a great example of where this is cut back in a nicer way and you're not left with a jagged edge. It does look better, it holds up better, the soil's stabilized. So we could do that on all of these cuts here. Oh, this is looking pretty good. This was definitely some money went into this driveway. There's a little fill dirt right there. This could all get shaped back. This needs ditches on the sides and to be crowned. So that's something. That tree is kind of encroaching. These trees are kind of almost encroaching, but they can probably pass, stay. These aspens are encroaching. Some work we could do to make this a better driveway. This could all just get crowned and this ditch along the uphill side defined a little better. That tree should come out, get clipped back at the very least. Can't really see the drainage on here, but obviously it's not working. The plow guy isn't clearing this snow back far enough. It was a really heavy snow. Can't blame him. There's a ditch here. Basically, this is why you need grading done at least twice a year. Because no matter what you do, you're gonna have issues with your driveway up here in the mountains. It's gonna require maintenance. That's why roads get maintained and everything gets maintenance. So here's some good material. Would be nice to have a little more definition on the uphill side for a drainage ditch. It's not really doing anything right now. Not catching anything, and drainage ditch is pretty much non-existent throughout this whole driveway. Push all this material into these potholes, roll it out. It should be good to go. Needs to be built up though. I'd go for a tandem right there. through those potholes and whatnot. Just build it up, keep it dry. Where's Eamon? I lost my dog. This is a steep spot. It'd be nice to not have that be so steep. I don't know what could be done there, but I guess we're gonna go with it. It's what we got. It's not broken. This tree is encroaching as well. There's some gorgeous rocks right there. Fun to build something with. Oh, this just needs to get crowned and rolled. We're up to 0.6 of a mile here. This is gorgeous property. I'm blown away. This is some rehab center. It makes me want to go get rehab, but you know what you got to do before you can get rehab. You got to get strung out. I don't know about that. I wonder if you can just get rehab. Just say, I just need rehab from food. I'm trying to break the addiction. Food and farting. I don't know. This could just get graded and rolled. Most of it can just get graded and rolled, and it'll be nice, be gorgeous. Probably need a water truck. Oh, that tree is encroaching. You see, it got nicked as well. Oh, this is about the end of the road. This is a nice lodge here. This could get raised up. Looks like this would be a good spot for a culvert as well. Although, what do we got? Some fire cistern over there. This is a tough drainage spot for sure. What are we gonna do here? You see, we got basically like a sinkhole right there. Right at the base of that wall, we got a drainage issue. Oh boy, what are we gonna do? Really, all this whole grade needs to be brought up. Or I need to get out and go look over there and see if we can just keep going with that grade. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Oh yeah, you can see it seeping through right here. Nice place. It's got to be the leach field out there. Yep, you can see the septic out there in the distance. So this is where this is all draining through right here. It's probably compromising the footing of this wall. Gonna have some cracking. Well, it's a dry stack wall, which is super cool. Love this wall. Actually, this is all, let's see. Yeah, this is all locked together, dry stack wall. Fun. That's how we could build dry stack. So you got some drain holes down there in the bottom. Guess that works. Just need to get a culvert in here. But in order to do that, we basically just have to bring it up with probably about, I'm thinking about three tandems just to bring this up. Have it be tall through here, and then get a culvert to drain all this water across and into the base of the wall. And it seeps out over here. Basically, looks like this is kind of a dry gully. It looks like the septic is right up next to it. I don't know if that would fly these days with Boulder County, but there it is. Looks like we got a wet spot right down in here. It's almost surface water. It's a spring. it's all going in right here and soaking all upstream and then soaking and then coming out of the hillside down there. It's cool. Hydrology. Love it. So yeah, that's what I think we should do here. Put a culvert in place if there's not one already, and raise this up. Let the water keep doing what it's doing. Yeah, I don't see any signs of a culvert anywhere. And we can't go too crazy coming this way with all the water, because we got to get up to here. I think that's a lot bigger material requirement. Just kind of keep it going in the same way. All right, that's it. Checked out that driveway. Thanks for watching. Give us a subscribe and smash the like button, like with an excavator bucket. Smash it that hard, put a hole in your screen.